As we begin this morning, a staff member told me this morning that it's kind of eerie when you think about what I'm about to announce. Because back in 1999, then Mayor Wescott and the City Council, Alderman Strick shaking his head, raised serious concerns over the long-standing classification of portions of this city east of the Wisconsin River as a high-hazard area within the 100-year floodplain. Now, even though the city had not experienced any flooding in 70 years since the Stevens Point Dam had been raised, the council in '99 authorized city staff to go to work on seeing what the city could do to get that changed. That was 1999. The good news this morning is late last week, the Federal Emergency Management Agency notified the city that the city's request on the flood insurance rate map for the community has been revised and will be approved by the federal government. It has been a long road. It has been a lot of work done by a lot of professional people. It started in 1999. The irony of this, I suppose, to a degree, is in the transition to Mayor Andrew Halverson in 2007. This was a project I gave him and said, you need to push this hard. He did. And I will give Mayor Andrew Halverson public credit. He pushed very hard in the 7.5 years he was here to get this done. The irony is involved that in the transition back to me a month ago, it was on the transition list to finish. It's finished. In a moment, I'm going to ask Kelly to distribute to you copies of the letter from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, key talking points from engineering, and key talking points from the Community Development Office concerning impacts. Now again, I wish to thank just a couple of people, and the danger is, of course, very serious because so many people worked so hard on this in the course of that many years. Mayor Andrew Halverson gets credit, and I publicly commend him and I thank him for it. I would also commend the directors of public works and the city planners over the years who were so involved in this. I would also remind maybe Alderman Strike and Alderman Wiesa, the then alderman at the time by the name of Neil Nealis, worked very hard at presenting and advocating for this, and former Alderman Neil Nealis deserves public recognition for his work, and I commend him for it. But I had to pick two people today to kind of represent the city on this project. I have selected Director of Public Works Scott Schneider. I don't know, I always want to smile when I say that. It brings a smile to my face. Who has really pushed hard on this the last few years, and former Community Development Director John Gardner, who when he started this project had a full head of hair. Scott, I'm going to let you speak first. I promise you all press packets. You will have all the talking points that we will discuss. It doesn't mean you can't write it down, but we're going to provide you with all this information. Scott, why don't you come up here, and ladies and gentlemen, this is our Director of Public Works, Scott Schneider.